The golden city of Lanka stood tall and mighty, its towers glimmering under the crimson sky. Ravana, the powerful demon king, sat upon his throne, basking in his perceived invincibility. He had conquered not only kings and deities, but also the celestial planets, ensuring that fate itself bent to his will. Among them, the great Saturn deity, Shani lay imprisoned in a dark, fortified chamber, his powers suppressed by Ravana's command. Bound in iron chains, Shani groaned in frustration. Meanwhile, across the ocean, Lord Hanuman, the mighty son of Vayu, soared through the sky, his heart set on a sacred mission. He had vowed to find Sita, the wife of Lord Rama, who had been abducted by Ravana. As he leapt over Lanka, unseen and unstoppable, Lord Hanuman set his keen eyes upon the demon's palace, his senses picking up something unusual. A faint, sorrowful cry coming from deep within the fortress. Curious, Lord Hanuman slipped past the guards, his form shrinking to the size of a cat as he padded through the corridors. He followed the sound, and before long, he found himself standing before a massive iron door, locked with the strongest of spells. Inside, he saw a dark figure radiating an aura of both power and distress. It was none other than Shani, the great cosmic judge, trapped and unable to exercise his will. Lord Hanuman's eyes blazed with fury. He growled, asking who dared to imprison a celestial deity. Shani looked up with hope flickering in his weary gaze. He addressed Lord Hanuman and explained that he had been held captive by Ravana, unable to cast his gaze upon the world. Shani then pleaded Lord Hanuman to free him from his torment, promising to be forever in Lord Hanuman's debt if he did so. Without a moment's hesitation, Lord Hanuman's body grew in size, his muscles swelling with divine strength. With one mighty pull, he ripped apart the iron chains that bound Shani, and with a single blow of his fist, he shattered the enchanted door. The entire chamber trembled as Lord Hanuman lifted Shani onto his broad shoulders and leaped through the palace halls. By then, Ravana's guards had been alerted. Demons rushed forth, weapons drawn, roaring in anger. But Lord Hanuman was unstoppable. With one hand, he crushed his enemies. As they soared through the air, Shani spoke with gratitude. He praised Lord Hanuman, saying that his strength was unmatched and his heart was purer than any he had known. However, Shani warned Lord Hanuman, explaining that those upon whom his gaze fell were destined for hardship. Lord Hanuman laughed, his voice ringing like thunder, and addressed Shani, stating that his gaze might trouble those who lived in fear, but he himself feared nothing. Lord Hanuman declared that he served only Lord Rama, and that for him he could bear any hardship. Shani was deeply moved. He proclaimed that from that day forth, it would be known that those who chanted Lord Hanuman's name and sang his praises would be protected from the malefic effects of his gaze. He declared that no devotee of Lord Hanuman would suffer under his influence. With these words, Lord Hanuman brought Shani safely to the heavens, fulfilling yet another divine mission. From that day on, devotees of Lord Hanuman have found solace in his protection, knowing that no force in the cosmos, not even the powerful gaze of Shani, can harm those who place their faith in Lord Hanuman. And thus, Lord Hanuman's legend grew, not just as a warrior of unmatched strength, but as a protector of all who seek refuge in his divine grace. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.